The James Webb Space Telescope, humanity's most advanced eye on the cosmos, has just sent back data so astonishing that it has rocked the scientific community and stunned the world into a collective silence. It didn't discover a supernova. It didn't uncover an Earth-like planet. Nor did it intercept alien signals. What it found is something far more subtle, more elusive, and far more paradigm-shattering. A discovery so ancient, so unblemished, and so deeply inconsistent with our current understanding of how the universe evolved, that it has forced cosmologists, astrophysicists, and theoretical physicists to question the very foundations of their disciplines. Before we continue, don't forget to like and subscribe for future updates. At the heart of this discovery is what was initially believed to be a galaxy cluster, designated JWG-17A, positioned at a redshift so distant it should be impossible. Webb sensors recorded it at a redshift of Z20, placing its formation just a few 100 million years post-Big Bang. That's far earlier than any accepted model predicts for such massive, intricate cosmic structures. The scientific consensus has long held that galaxies began forming about 1 billion years after the universe began. But JWG-17A defies that. Within it, Webb detected well-formed spiral arms, interstellar dust, and even mature populations of stars, all signs of significant cosmic aging in a universe that, at that point, was still in its infancy. Using its powerful NIRCam and MIRI instruments, Webb was able to pierce through layers of cosmic dust and peer across time itself. The spectral data it returned didn't just stretch belief, it tore it apart. The elements present implied not one, but multiple generations of star formation. That would mean stars had already been born, lived, died as supernovae, and given rise to new stars, all within a cosmic blink of an eye. It simply shouldn't be possible. By our current physics, there wasn't enough time for these life cycles to have occurred. Yet, the evidence was unmistakable. The implications are seismic. If these galaxies really are that old and evolved, then either the universe is older than we believe, or the laws of physics as we know them do not fully apply to the early cosmos. Either possibility demands a fundamental rewriting of cosmology. This throws the long-standing lambda cold dark matter model into disarray. That model tells us that structure formed gradually after the Big Bang, requiring hundreds of millions of years for galaxies to even begin assembling. But what Webb has shown is a universe blooming with complexity far sooner than we ever imagined. The impact of this discovery isn't limited to astronomy. It reaches into the realms of philosophy, metaphysics, and our very concept of existence. For millennia, humanity has turned to the stars to understand itself, to locate our place in the grand design. But now that design appears different. The pattern has changed. Scientists are now revisiting everything: the universe's timeline, the properties of dark matter and dark energy, and even the nature of time itself. Perhaps what Webb has uncovered aren't the earliest galaxies, but something altogether different. Something more ancient than our current model of time allows. This is more than a puzzle, it's a rupture. It's as if we thought we were reading the opening lines of a cosmic story, only to discover we missed several prologues. JWG-17A may be for this era what Copernicus or Einstein were to theirs, not merely a revelation, but a reinvention of the narrative itself. What makes this even more bizarre is how the light behaves around this cluster. Webb observed gravitational lensing, light bending due to gravity, but the patterns were irregular. They suggest more than dark matter. They suggest something else, possibly a new form of matter. The mass distribution implied by the lensing didn't resemble anything we've cataloged. Some have suggested we may be seeing the effects of higher dimensional structures, objects whose true shape and function we can't comprehend from our limited three-dimensional vantage point. If so, JWG-17A may not simply be a relic from the dawn of time, it might be a bridge. A cosmic artifact connecting us to mysteries like wormholes, exotic space-time configurations, or even the multiverse. Some speculate it could be evidence of a cyclic universe, one that expands, dies, and is born again. That would explain JWG-17 as seemingly timeless nature, its intricate structure where there should be none, its complexity where simplicity was expected. While speculative, such theories are gaining ground among scientists who have long entertained the idea that the Big Bang might not have been the only beginning. Further deepening the enigma is a radiation signature emitted from the cluster's core. Unlike anything we've seen from quasars or star-forming regions, this narrowband frequency pulsed rhythmically, then ceased. It wasn't communication, not in any form we could recognize, but neither was it random. Naturally, the idea of intelligent origin enters the public imagination. But scientists remain cautious. Still, the pattern, its regularity and abrupt end, remains unsolved. Perhaps the most unsettling idea of all is this: not that we were wrong about the early universe, but that we've missed something fundamental, something hiding in plain sight. This isn't just about distant light sources. It's about the very architecture of knowledge. The James Webb Space Telescope has revealed the cosmos not as we imagined it, but as it is: foreign, distorted, unexpected. Its observations have turned the universe into a hall of mirrors, reflecting assumptions back at us and showing how warped they might be. Time, scale, and cosmic evolution, the markers we once trusted, now seem unreliable. It's as though the universe has been ticking on a clock we only just noticed, one running on a rhythm alien to our ears. With each image Webb sends back, it isn't just charting space, it's unraveling it. And in doing so, it is unraveling us. What does it mean when the beginning becomes a question mark? When the past becomes unstable? JWG-17A may not just suggest a more complex universe. It may expose how little we understand of it. This discovery demands new equations, new physics, new humility. Scientists parsing the data do so with both exhilaration and dread. Every graph, every pixel of light seems to raise more questions than it answers. Models once considered solid are now up for revision. Computer simulations are being reworked or discarded altogether. In lecture halls and research labs, chalkboards are filled with new calculations, trying to make sense of a universe that now feels more like a dream than a machine. Some are quietly revisiting radical theories once pushed to the fringe. Models of cosmic inflation involving exotic scalar fields, quantum loop cosmology, or even the idea that our universe is a holographic projection from a higher dimension. These theories are no longer just fringe speculation. They are being seriously reconsidered, not out of desperation, but because the data insists. The James Webb Space Telescope wasn't built to break the universe. It was built to clarify it. But instead of refining our models, it has shattered them. It has pulled back the curtain, not to show us what we expected, but to remind us how little we ever really knew. And this is only the beginning. JWG-17A is not the final word. It is the opening line of a new story, one that stretches back to a light more ancient than our oldest myths. The stunned silence that followed this announcement wasn't just scientific pause. It was existential. A realization that the universe has just spoken in a language we haven't yet learned to translate. Now, as that voice echoes through the scientific world, we are being called to learn a new vocabulary of reality. Webb has done what only the most powerful instruments in history can do. It hasn't just shown us the stars. It's shown us our reflection. And in that reflection, the mirror is cracked. But within those cracks lies opportunity. A glimpse of something deeper. A truth that will take lifetimes to grasp. A revelation that might redefine what it means to be intelligent life in a universe far older, stranger, and more vibrant than we ever imagined. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe. Leave your thoughts in the comments. What do you believe the Webb telescope has uncovered? We're listening. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.